Alrighty. We're going to talk about what 1 through 40 does. Ten volume. Who wants to do 10 volume?
Sure. Yeah.
All right. Who wants 20 volume? Who wants 30 volume? All right. You can have 40.
Cool.
All right. Give the peek to the camera. All right. 10 volume says I'm just depositing only. That's semi-permanent, right? Coming around. Look. 10 volume is just depositing the color inside the cuticle. Okay. Or if I'm toning the hair, I'm just getting inside the cuticle to move away. Maybe if the hair is too yellow or whatever, I'm going to take it across the wheel. Does that make sense? To go and try to tone it out some. So what I want you guys to do, the first one is going to be 10 volume. You're going to take it when you do it, try to drop your tablets. Alka-Seltzer Plus is like a perfect example of what this looks like, okay? So try to drop the product, whichever color you want. It just looks cool with the color, which is the reason why I didn't want to pour it out. So 10 volume is just depositing only. So he's just going to drop the one tablet. Everybody ready? Whatever one you want.
Doesn't matter?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to do it in a different one. So I want you guys to see where the water changes at, where it sizzles at, and how it raises. Come on around, Joey. This is what 10 volume is doing.
And it's lightening it a little bit or no?
It is. It's lightening, but it's really just, it can lighten one level. Right? But it's just opening the cuticle enough for the color to get inside. That's your 10 volume.
Oh, I see.
Watch how it sizzles and watch where it takes the cup out.
Nah, hell, not for your stomach.
It's heartburn. I'm tripping. Heartburn with you. You need some tablets, bro.
We're talking about developers and how they affect the hair, but we're using the experiment of the Alka-Seltzer Plus to show 1 tablet equals 10 volume, 2 tablets 20, 3 30, 4 40. My mother's like, I'm done. Can y'all see that? That's just deposit on it. Does it have a big effect? Okay, demi-permanents. If you take a look at this is 6 volume. See how it's less than 10 volume? This is what I use with my demi-permanents. Or they have a 4 volume as well with the watercolor system. L'Oreal has 12 volume. Less than 20, higher than 10. Y'all understand that? All right, who's got 20? All right, find the color. Let's drop it inside. 20 volume can live 1 to 2 levels. We usually tell people if you want to go 2 levels lighter. If you're at a 5, you want to be at a 7, you mix the color, a level 7, whichever color you want, with a 20 volume. Yep, there you go.
So those are the volumes.
And that's perfect 20, yeah, these are the volumes. They're perfect also for gray, if you want complete gray coverage. 10 volume doesn't give you that. It gives you about 50%. 20 volume is always going to be what you want to choose if you want complete gray coverage. If I'm doing something simple as well as a lightener and I need to take my time, I can do 10 volume of bleach and I can do 20 volume of bleach. 30 volume and 40 volume makes it go really fast. So I'm going to be doing Miche's hair right after this. I want you guys, yeah, I think that's it. All right, cool. All right, 30 volume. Who's got 30? All 3 tablets need to go in at the same time.
Okay. I can do any color.
Yeah, do a different color than they use though.
Shit, perky. I ain't saying green.
I can do yellow.
If you want, yeah. Drop it.
Okay, yeah.
See what 30 volume is doing? 30 volume lifts 3 levels lighter. If the hair is denser, it's probably gonna go 2 levels. But if you just got normal hair, you're going 3 levels lighter. That's when you put that in there. If you want the hair to take fast on your shoe shines, we're gonna go 30, 40 volume. It takes faster than a 10 and a 20. So what I was saying is I'm gonna start on Miche's hair, but once I finish with Miche's hair, I want you guys to grab a mannequin and I want y'all to do some type of design on the hair or color or apply. I always teach you guys to take this lightener, put it on the foils, like pack it on the foils, and then shoe shine the hair. That's what we call it. It's like a shoe shine, like you shoe shining, right? But you're gonna take the foil with bleach on it, and then you're going to shine the top of the person's hair like Odell Beckham. I want y'all to just practice with it, and then you guys are gonna see me work on Miche's hair first with foils. You can do, yes.
I got a question. The grade, that corn grade that I got, you know, we're talking about the demo, like on the package, now that I think about it, it says demo. Like, that's not right, right?
That's right.
It's right to...
That's your toner. Yes, that's right. All right, 40 volume. Y'all ready?
Okay,
Here we
ready?
go.
Y'all move your chest, put anything on your hair.
Take it.
What color are you
Bring you
doing?
in. Don't laugh. Don't laugh at none of his jokes. No, sir.
This is the way you looked at me.
I'm good. What white specs? You don't see any white no more. That's my products code.
Coaching the firm.
Oh, appreciate it.
It's been a minute. Last time was your hair, I think. When I cut your hair. No, I actually did a demo last week. Remember the fade?
What color are you doing?
He was
with
still
your
on the
hair?
high from the anniversary.
What color are they doing your hair?
Alrighty.
Can you blame?
No, I can't. Alright, can you see the intensity? So if you're looking at the, you see how the 30 volume went up? You see how 40 volume actually went all the way to the top? You see the sizzle? Right? Well, 20 volume was like barely a little bit of a raise, and 10 volume really didn't do anything, right? That's the same concept when we're talking about the hair. What volumes do. So we've talked about level charts. We talked about the 2 types of melanin. If you look on the gray scheme, you should be able to look at someone's hair versus dark versus light. The contributing underlining pigment. It looks exactly like the color wheel, but you do not see your greens in it. Then you can see the classifications of the color. Temporary, semi, gimme, permanent color. Okay? The only thing that I have not talked about, which is going to take you guys... Can't stand him. Coach, aren't you supposed to be back to your meeting? No, but the only thing I have not talked about are the different types of, I haven't talked about the different types of bleaches. You have powder bleach, you have cream bleach, you have liquid bleach. I hate liquid bleach because it's like water, right? And I need it to really thicken up for me to put it onto the hair, or you know when I'm mixing it with with the powder bleach, and I don't really like it because I got to mix liquid bleach and I got to mix liquid developer, and it's just really creamy, so I have to use a 10th bottle to put it on. It's not our favorite. So we usually get like a cream developer with powder bleach. Okay? This bleach here is usually for like your balayage. With the Reckon, it's a freehand, and we usually use these for balayage because we're freehanding where you want it. This is better for people that is trying to like do shorter hair and I just want to put the lighting where it wants to go. But you have to use it thick. Yes, sir. Balayage is freehanding, where you'll see a lot of, most girls get it, where they have like really long hair, and instead of using foils back to back, they'll just take the hair and kind of triangulate it out, or freehand it. If I take a whole horizontal section, I just want to apply wherever it goes. I'll show you guys examples today, okay?
It's freehand color.
It's freehand color, freehand light, or color. Yes, you're right, or color too. The problem is when we do color, when I finish with the color, I want to take a plastic cap and put it around it, because now I want to allow the color. This might be what he was looking for, I think. When I lighten the hair or whatever I do to the hair, I want to sit it where I want to sit it at. Okay? If I make a horizontal section, I can do 5 different lines on it. When it's done, when I finish shampooing it out, it's gonna look like I put foils in it, right? Or did highlights on it. That's not what I did though. I just freehand it. If you want it thicker in one section and lighter in one section, if you want to do a triangle, you want to hit every little corner of the triangle. That's your balayage in section.
How do you get it from not touching the other
That's
part?
how you say that? Loose balayage. Yeah.
I've been seeing that.
How do you get it to not touch the parts? You can still
Falls
foil
down, it's
it.
not gonna.
No, so you want to place it on top of the cuticle, right? If you do a thick section, you want to place it on top of the cuticle on each side, but you're not going to place it underneath the cuticle.
okay.
Yeah, there are some that you can though. If I decide to do a 3D section, I will do a triangle. It's hard to talk about it as best that I tell you about it. But you will do a triangle. I will lift it up. In this triangle that I just sectioned, if you picture myself holding it, there is also a piece under here. Everybody picture that? I'm going to take it and do this corner, lift it up, and then do this corner. Then I'll take a foil, sit it underneath it, and then put another foil on top of it, like pancake it. You can also do cotton in between to do the section, but your plastic cap is going to trap the heat because it needs to be able to oxidize. This is your oxidizing agent, everybody. If this is what's opening the cuticle, so the bleach can get in there, or the color can get in there.
This is always mixed with the colors of one.
Yeah,
Every
they're my
time.
permanent and permanent colors.
Yeah.
But not semi
Yeah,
and not
those
demi.
are
I mean,
just ready to go on right away.
those are ready to go on. All right.
Okay.
Yep. All right. Any other questions? Does this help?
You see how it works?
Yes.
It's a lot of
I've learned a
information.
lot. The only thing is the practical application of using 40 versus another volume is
gotta
you're
be faster.
changing the color before you put it on, or
Oh, no.
you're
You're lightening and depositing at the same time. Well, really with bleach, you're just lightening, right? You're just pulling your old color out.
Right.
If you're doing permanent colors, 10 to 40 volume, you're applying the color and it's replacing.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like, I just need to understand, like, what. Give me an example. Like, I'm starting. They have this color.
Tell me, what level? Just give me a
No,
level.
I'm asking. So
So let's say like I want to do platinum, right? You said it's impossible because I'm at like a 2, right?
Yeah, more impossible. Not necessarily, but not today. Yeah.
So if you were to lighten me to like a 6 or a 7, could you use the permanent color to take me the rest of the way?
That's your question.
Well, that's kind of my question.
Cool, because I want to answer. I'm just trying to kill two birds with one stone.
my brain isn't understanding something.
Okay,
Figure out what it is.
I think I know what your brain's not understanding. For your question, real quick, it has been done.
Yeah.
Yeah, like so, Majorelle, right, with Colestine, with L'Oreal system. No, it's Wella system. No. Yeah, I know, right? My brain is like fried as well. So Wella system has. It's like these type of packets, where they are like level 12 system. If you see a 12 stroke such and such or 12 point something, what they're doing is they're telling you, hey, we can get you past that yellow today, but you still gotta either already be at a level 6, 7, right? And I can snatch you there. I can go and remove your old color, but you still have to take in consideration what my old color is. If I'm at a level 7, right, I know I gotta go past orange, I gotta kill yellow orange, and I gotta kill yellow. So what I'm gonna do in a level 12, this is sort of, you see it says 8-1? An 8 is considered usually like it's like a bluish color. And a 1 is an ash. What they're saying is, it's a pearl ash. Pearl is usually blue. The jacket you had on yesterday, remember I said that gray color? I would call that like a pearl or a chrome on the color, in the color too. So what I'm doing is I am pulling as light as possible, but I want to kill the orange and the yellow as long as I'm going. What I'm gonna do is go ahead and say, let me go ahead and do a level 7, 8, 1 if you're trying to get there. But if I'm trying to get a 12, I'm gonna put a 12, 8, 1 on it. Or 8 won't necessarily, I won't necessarily have to pull with blue, but I'll say like a 12, I'll put a level 12 behind the pigment. So the number that you see is gonna be levels. Does that make sense, everybody? The numbers that you see first, if you see 7 first, the 7 says, what's the level? How light versus how dark I want to be. I want to be a 7, I want to be a 4.
This is what you wanted, not what you want.
This is where you want to be. That's where you're going.
Wait, a level 7 on which side?
Either way. How light versus how dark. Look at the grade chart. 1 to 10. How light versus how dark am I going? That's what the number on every color tube you ever buy. Whatever color line you use, the number you see first is how light versus how dark. They could have a stroke, they could have a dot, they could just have numbers, or they could just have whatever color. Now what they're saying is how light versus how dark, and behind it is whatever tone and whatever color you're trying to get to. Okay? So that's why I said, remember I said don't worry about the numbers. If you don't understand the numbers, just read underneath it. It's a medium blonde pearl ash. Pearl is considered blue. Okay? Like a light blue. The dark balloon is like really dark blue, like jet black, where a light blue is like a pearl color. That's me taking it out. That's the balloon that's blown up into its capacity. It's a real, like I can see through that blue. Make sense, everybody? Okay. So if I want to go to the lightest color, I can put a permanent color, 30, 40 volume on it from a 7 to a 12. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's probably going to be to level 11. Right above a 10 though, but I'm still being pretty light. But I'm going to kill what's underlining at the same time. The 8 is going to kill the orange. The 1 is going to kill, the 1 is an ash. Ash is cool. The 1 is going to kill whatever warmth is behind it that I don't want anymore. Does that make sense?
Kinda, yeah.
Okay. So that means I'm trying to go platinum, I'm trying to go chrome. This is going to take me to a chrome level if you are within the 4 levels. If I decide to bleach, my hair out first, and I can't take her perfectly there, then I need a color that's gonna say, can you go give me a 12 stroke 01, which a 0 is like a neutral color, 1 will be ash. Or I would say 10 VV, a violet, right? I would say, hey, but I want the permanent color. This is the demi-permanent. I would say, hey, I need a 10 or a 12 VV. Because all I see is yellow now, right? I've taken you wherever I need you to go, and let's say you landed at a 7. Now I want to take a permanent color that's usually a 2. I want to take a permanent color, and it's called a high lift blonde. Anytime I'm dealing with 12s, anything above a 10, it's called a high lift. And they have that, it's not safe. It's double the ammonia. So now I've just bleached her hair. Bleaching ammonia, you already know what that does to stuff, right? But we do it. We put Olaplex in it, and then we'll say, okay, I'm gonna put a 12 on you, and then I'm gonna take it and I'm gonna put a double the ammonia on you. Whatever color you want to lift at, whatever I see. I can't just say, hey, Michi, I think I'm gonna have to put this color toner on you. Because I don't know where you're gonna land at yet. All colors considered color correction. Everybody needs to know that. I'm waving at the camera. All color is
Oh,
color
you want me to
correction.
cut it?
Huh?
You want me to cut it?
No, you good. No, I was saying that to her
Oh.
camera. When she see that all colors color correction. I don't care who you're dealing with. I don't care who you're fooling with. I don't care how great you think their hair is. You never know what's going to happen. You don't know when you take this cover off. When you unveil the curtain, you have no idea what's going to happen. Some colors always turn out perfectly. Some colors never turn out perfectly. And I have to work an extra 5 hours. That's why it costs so much. The longer I work, the more money it is. That's why a lot of people, Reason was saying his ex-girlfriend, Shayna, she was one of my students when I was in cosmetology school. Shayna make a killing right now, and all they do is color. Maybe 2 people, but she getting like $1,200 a day. $1,800 a day. The longer you work, like some of those colors are like $600-$700 I'm doing it because I know what I want. I want perfect blondes. When you see a girl with perfect blonde, just know that's money. Y'all know how you're paying for tattoos? People do that for their hair. But it's money. And I'm going to take care of your hair. Your hair won't be falling out of my chair. That's what you're looking at. Okay?
Wow.
Man.
How y'all feel?